Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the gang, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Jackson on the move to his left. And now he's going to Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Jackson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
To throw again on second down. Jackson being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They're running. Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And some room to work.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. What they call play side, but how about on the backside? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 21. Here we go. Go. Hey, come on,
on 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Check out. White. Mike, 48. Check tight. 22 jet bomber. 65. Hey, seam 6.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
11. Hey, Haywood.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
I'm coming for you, son.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Jackson now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Check. 57. Mike.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mike, check 33. 33. Watch the screen.
Jackson will throw again, and he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Get ready.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On third down, a run from Breida. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Here we go. 120. I got this.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. They run again with Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. 23 yards, the final tally. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited it.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he doesn't, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
A gain of 3, second down. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
11. I got this.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Breida. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on third and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on third down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown catch as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds.
From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Throwing is Jackson, and he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander, his 2nd sack of the night. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Ready? Mike 5-4. Mike 5.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's got some space here. 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Now Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? Eight together. Yup. Watch the glass. 54 is Mike. Check.
Jackson to throw. Snead's got it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Here we go. Mike 54.
Throwing now is Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
54.
Here's Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And an alley to run. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to make the sack on what will be the
close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that, but flip it over.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
53, Mike. All day, dog.
I got you.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, John.
At the 36-yard line.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, here's Breida. He'll have another first down and more. They find some open field here. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 52 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
King.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mayfield to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Check 53 is Mike. Let's get the ball.
21, 21.
Let's go,
I got you, I got you.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. He's going to float this. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 61 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hurry!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. 14-0 the score.
these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what they mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day they take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Alert. Touch 50.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. This is Homer. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll run this with Homer. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Check. Watch 54. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. A 2nd down carry for Prosise. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Silver. 14.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Check, check. Lucky.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Wide.
Hey, gun.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I got you.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
They run with Breida. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Breida. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
50's a mark.
Breida, he'll try the right side. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now it's Breida. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Here we go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Cook. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 10-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quick.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dee Ford able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, Delta.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to have a third down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
12, fellas, here we go.
50 to mine.
Hey, exit. Exit.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Four down. He's
Big. Two draw quarters.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Tight right. We got 4.
12. Hey, zoom. I got this. You don't know no better.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really competent throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
High 7.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Drops it off for Coleman. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
Garoppolo now. Able to haul it in is Kittle. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Let's make these 11. Go ahead, man.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
On the Seahawks' 46-yard line.
Here we go. 180. You must be dreaming.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Man open, it's Goodwin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? that guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check safety, check safety. Switch.
Hey, alert.
Now a give to Breida. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Back now here in Santa Clara. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
Hey, gun. Move.
They run for him with Breida. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, echo.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 17 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Homer. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 58 yards. They'll come out in the pistol. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run down here with Procise. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. D Ford in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Get him, boys. Yeah, that's how we do, D.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Go.
Shit, 33. Hey, D.
Now Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wilson throwing again. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
He's coming.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. On 1st down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They run again with Breida. And an alley to run. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6.
Bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they.